Hi everybody. So welcome to week 5. We're going to focus on dictating intervals and chords this week and working on our new, relatively new activity with the string quartet and a couple of other things. So to start with, we're going to do some triads, and I will, let's start by singing each of them. Here's Do. On your own, I'll give you a moment, sing a major triad in root position. And now let's sing it together. Ready? Go. Do, mi, sol, mi, do. And now sing a minor triad in root position. Ready? Go. And now with me. Ready? Go. Do, mi, sol, mi, do. Now sing an augmented triad. We only do those in root position, but still. Augmented triad on Do. Ready? Go. Do, mi, si, mi, do. And sing, we'll do the diminished triad twice. Let's start it with it on Do. Diminished triad, ready? Go. Do, mi, si, mi, do. Find T, hum it to yourself. Here it is. Sing the diminished triad on T, ready? Go. Ti, re, fa, re, ti. Find Do again, hum it to yourself again. Major triad in root position one more time, ready? Go. Do, mi, sol, mi, do. And we'll do all the rest together. Starting, do the same major triad, but without me playing it. Start on mi and sing it in first inversion, ascending only. Without me playing. Find mi and sing it just ascending. Ready? Go. Mi, sol, do. There's your friend, the major triad in first inversion. Find sol and sing it in second inversion. First hum sol to yourself. I'm a little high. And sing the second inversion major triad. Ready? Go. Sol, do, mi, do, sol. Good. Back to Do. Find Do again. Sing the minor triad in root position. Ready? Go. Do, mi, sol, mi, do. Now find me and sing the minor triad in first inversion. Ready? Go. Mi, sol, do. And we're just going up. I forgot we went down with the major second inversion. Oh well, that's okay. There's our minor triad in first inversion. Find sol, or here, and sing a minor triad in second inversion. Ready? Go. Sol, do, mi. I want to return to the first inversion of minor. I find that one is often just a sticky one for students. Sing that one in the key we were just in. Ready? Sing. Mi, sol, do. And then let's pick a different starting point and we'll move around a little bit. So I'm going to always give you the first note as me, and you'll sing mi, sol, do in whatever key. So here's a different one. This is me. And in your head you can think mi, re, do, or even aloud while you're still learning this as a new activity. Mi, re, do, mi, do, 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 mi, sol, do, mi, sol, do. You can kind of like play around with it and think through those different scale degrees and parts of the triad, and then sing this minor triad in first inversion. Ready? Go. Mi, sol, do. Let me give you a different me. There's May. Think through those same things. Me, re, do, me, sol, me, do. Like think through that arpeggio and maybe even sing it a little bit, even just to yourself. Now sing me, sol, do. Ready? Go. Me, sol, do. Good. Here's May. I'll give you a second to do those things on your own. Now let's sing it. Me, sol, do. Ready? Go. Me, sol, do. So those are some practicing strategies that you could do for triads and inversion, and you could use it for any of the triads and inversion. I just like to try it with you with that one in particular, because I find that the minor first inversion, sometimes some people just don't hear it as easily, and there's nothing wrong with that. It doesn't mean anything about you. It's just one that is like maybe not something that you've heard a ton of times before. That's all it is. Okay, so let's do a set of triads now, and that means 8. Right? So let's do as though we were taking a dictation test, all 8 of them in a row, one at a time, with none of them occurring twice overall in that list of 8. So we'll have major in all its inversions, minor in all its inversions, diminished and augmented, and that takes us to 8 total. Okay, so here comes number 1. Here's number 2. Here is number 3. Remember, you can always pause in between if I'm going too fast for you. That's fine. Here's number 4. Here is number 5. Number 6. Number 7. And number 8. Okay, so now, like you're used to doing, let's go back from the beginning and go over them. Number 1 was here. Sing this one with me in your own octave. Ready? Go. Do, me, sol, me, do. So that one is minor in root position. Remember, I'm only going to roll the ones in inversion, so if you hear a block chord like this, that means that it is a root position triad. So here's number 2. Sing this one in your own octave. Ready? Go. Ti, re, fa, re, ti, or do, me, se, me, do. Up to you. Number 2 is diminished. Number 3 is here. Sing that one with me in your own octave. Ready? Just ascending. Ready? Go. mi, sol, do. And that one was major in first inversion. Here's number 4. I'm sorry. Sing number 4 with me. Ready? Go. Sol, do, mi. That one was rolled. And that one is second inversion of minor triad. Number 5 was here. In your own octave, whatever you prefer. Sing this number 5. I don't want to say what it is. Ready? Go. Do, mi, si, mi, do. And that one is augmented. Number 6 was here. A lot of people's favorite. Ready? Sing. Do, mi, sol, mi, do. Number 6 was a major triad in root position. Again, I always just see students like reach for their pencils and furiously start writing when I play that one because they're like, I know this one, that's so great. And that's a wonderful feeling. So savor it. Number 7 was here. Sing this in your own octave. Ready? Go. Sol, do, mi. And that one is major 6/4. So major in second inversion. As long as your labels for the inversions and the qualities are clear, it'll be fine. If your labels for the inversions and the qualities are very obscure and hard to read, that will be a problem. But you can say major 6/4, you can say major second inversion, you can abbreviate those words, that's fine. Number 8 finally was here. Let's sing that one together. Ready? Go. Mi, sol, do. So that's the one we were just practicing. That would be minor first inversion. Okay. So once again, if you got less than 5 of those correct, then please contact me and we will work out a way for you to practice them and hopefully improve. Okay, let's move on to 7th chords. So for 7th chords, let's start by singing one of each of them, and we're going to be in this key. Sing into the key with me. 1, 2, ready, go. Do, mi, sol, mi, do, ti, do. And let's sing one of each to start with, just starting with do. Ready, go. Do, mi, sol, ti. There's our major, major, right? Let's do minor, minor next. Find re. Find do first. Do. Find re. Re. And here's re. Sing the minor, minor 7th chord with just that much information. Ready? Go. Re, fa, la, do. Minor, minor, a predominant kind of. I mean, it is definitely a predominant. The fully and half diminished can be predominants, but they have that weird hybrid identity. There's minor, minor. Oh, I skipped major, minor, which starts on sol. So find sol. Sol, sol. I'm going to do it up an octave. It's just as too labored singing it down an octave for me. Sing the major, minor 7th chord starting on sol. Ready? Go. Sol, ti, re, fa. Right? Feels like it should just go to 1. Strong dominant feeling in that one. Okay, we've done major, 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 minor, minor, minor. Time for the fully and half diminished. So starting with half diminished, find do one more time. Find do one more time. Do. Find ti, ti, And now let's sing the half diminished on with that much on T with that much information. T, ready, go. Ti, re, fa, la, with la at the top, right? For our half diminished chord. Now let's sing almost the same chord, but with lay in the top. So fully diminished 7 on T. Ready? Go. Ti, re, fa, lay. There's our fully diminished 7th chord on T. Okay. Find Do one more time just to sort of cleanse the palate. Do. Okay. I just like to, ending on a fully diminished 7th chord just felt wrong. Okay, so let's do one of each of these. All of them in that key. That's B flat in case you're curious. The first 5 will all be in B flat, so one of each in the first 5 in B flat, and then 6 through 10 will be totally random keys. Okay, so number 1. Number 2. Number 3. Again, you can pause it if I'm going too fast for you, that's fine. Number 4. And number 5. Okay, so now let's move around the keyboard some. So lots of different keys represented. Okay, here comes number 6. Number 7. Number 8. Number 9. And number 10. Okay, so let's go back to the beginning. Let's have a look at the first 5, which were in B flat. So here is the first one. Sing that one with me. Ready? Go. Ti, re, fa, la. La at the top. That one is half diminished. Here's fully diminished on the same bass. Lay in the top, but I was playing la there at the top. So half diminished for number 1. Number 2 is here. Sing this one in your own octave. Ready? Go. Sol, ti, re, fa. And that one is major, minor. Very good. Here is our other diminished friend. Sing this fully diminished chord with me for number 3. Ready? Go. Ti, re, fa, le. So, fully diminished for number 3. Number 4 was here. Sing that one with me on re. Ready? Go. Re, fa, la, do. So number 4 was minor, minor. And number 5 is major, minor, which you might have known just by process of elimination. So let's sing it. Ready? Go. Do, mi, sol, ti. I like ending with that one because it just feels like, okay. Feels like an exhalation to me. Stillness. So we'll go on through 6 through 10. And just so you know, though, on dictation test 1, I will continue to do the first 5 of the 7th chords just like that in a key, and I'll sing into the key and get you into the key so that you know what to expect for the first 5 chords on the test. And then it'll be just like we did. There will be 6 in random places. Here's number 6, speaking of random. Sing this one with me, starting here. Ready? Go. Sol, ti, re, fa. And that one is major, minor. So dominant 7th chord, 5 7th chord, major, minor for number 6. Number 7 was here. Sing this one with me from this note. Ready? Go. Ti, re, fa, la. That one is half diminished as well. Here would be, so here's half, here's fully. It's only a subtle difference. So again, if you are having a little trouble hearing the difference between them, like don't beat yourself up. Sing them a lot though. La, le. So I played half diminished. Number 8 is here. Sing this one with me. Ready? Sing. Do, mi, sol, ti. Number 9 was here. Start here and sing this one with me. Ready? Go. Ti, re, fa, le. Very, very dissonant. Here's half diminished. And here's fully, which is what I played. So dissonant. And finally, the last thing I played was here. Sing this one with me too. Ready? Go. Re, fa, la, do. That one is minor, minor. Actually, that is the major, major I played as well. Feels like a nice place to end it. So number 10 was minor, minor. Once again, if you're getting less than 7 out of 10 of these correct, let me know. I do understand that this is the kind of thing where if you get one of them incorrect, you're probably getting another one because they only each occur one time in their kind of like set of 5. So if you confuse one for another one, like you're gonna miss 2 instead of just 1. I understand how that happens. But in any case, if you're having trouble with 7th chords in general, just let me know. And, you know, maybe I'll suggest that on your paper after our first dictation test and say, like, you know, based on what I'm saying here, it'd be good for us to talk about it, but feel free to reach out on your own too. Okay, let's move on. So now let's return to our string quartet, the page that looks like this. And so I'm not going to have to stare at you the whole time I'm doing it this time because I've got my paper copy. So I don't know if you tried singing it with the recording last time. It's a little bit tough because of how fast it's actually meant to go. We won't ever be doing it at Allegro Vivace ourselves, but it's a good goal, right? Let's get into this key. G major. 1, 2, ready, go. Do, re, sol, re, do, ti, do. We'll start with the violin 2 line and try to get a little further than we were last time. slower than they do it, and in your own octave, whatever is comfortable. So, this is a good tempo, I think, to start. Nice and steady, but slow. 1, 2, ready, sing with me. Mi, do, fa, mi, re, la, sol, fi, sol, ti, do, ba, 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 da. Re, sol, fa, mi, re, ti, do. 1, 2. Do, ti, do. Rest. 1, 2. Do, sol, fa, mi. Go on. Do, sol, do, ti, la, sol, si, la, mi, sol, fa, mi, re. And let's stop there for a moment because I know that some of those chromatic notes might be a little tough to do. Let's do that slower. Sol, si, la, mi. Ready? Just that. Sol, si, la, mi. Because remember that raised sol is C, just like in an augmented triad. And then what's coming up next, where that little trill is G sharp. Raised do becomes D. D, re, la. Just sing that with me. Ready? And go. D, re, la, do, ti. And then remember, there's the D sharp. That would be raised sol again. So ti, do, si, ti, la. And for me, it's helpful to think about how some of those chromatic notes are just like chromatic neighbor tones and to focus on where I'm going next as like, oh, if I'm going to re and I need to get there just by half step below it, D, re, then that helps me a little bit kind of think of the pitch where I'm going that's a little bit more stable than these like chromatic neighbor tones. Ti, do, si, ti, la. And there I'm really headed toward la, but I get a chromatic lower neighbor and an upper neighbor. So this is a great exercise, I think, for us to think about some of those embellishing tones that we've been doing a couple weeks ago now in written theory. Di, re, la, do, ti, ti, do, si, ti, la. That's all about getting to la. That whole gesture is just all about getting to that last note of the gesture. Okay, and then if you look at the last bar of the second system, right on that B on the forte, ready, and go. Mi, re, di, re, re. And then we get this great chromatic line starting here on mi. Just a chromatic scale, ready, and go. Mi, fa, fi, si. Let's do it one more time, ready, and go. Mi, fa, fi, sol, si, la, li, ti, mi, re, do, ti, fo, mi, re, do. So, mi, let's do it really slowly together. Ready? And 1. Mi, fa, fi, sol, si, la, li, ti. La raised becomes li. It's not a note that we sing a whole lot, but it is a possibility, right? Raised la. Mi, fa, fi, sol, si, la, li, ti. Right on that T. Ready? And ready? And ti, mi, re, do, ti, fo, mi, re, do. Keep going. Mi, re, do, ti, do, re, mi, ti, la, do, do. Do, do, la, ti, do, la. Oh, and then I think that's actually where we have stopped in the past. So sometime I might ask you for a low stakes assignment or for give you an option for a sight singing test to include this, singing like that whole bit, the first 3 systems of this string quartet. Let's do it from the second bar of the second line. A little bit faster. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Do, sol, fa, mi, do, sol, do, ti, la, sol, si, la, mi, sol, fa, mi, re. Find D. Di, re, la, do, ti, ti, do, si, ti, la, mi, re, di, re, re. Mi, fa, fi, sol, si, la, le, ti, mi, re, do, ti, fa, mi, re, do. Mi, re, do, ti, do, re, mi, ti, la, do, do. Do, do. And then that's as far as we need to go. Okay, let's take a second and look at the cello line. And I'm going to have to sing this an octave up from where it's written. Okay. Cello line 1, 2, to sight read it. Ready? Go. Do, mi, re, do, ti, di, re, fa, sol, la, ti, do, fa, mi. I'm sorry, I was impersonating a viola and then I got distracted. Right? So we need to go ti, do, fa, mi. 1, 2. Fa, mi. And then you have to think, okay, I was just singing mi. Now I need to sing raised fa. Mi, fa, fi. So prepare yourself during that rest. Fa, mi. 1, 2. Fi, sol, si, la. Find fi again. 1, 2. Fi, sol, sol, do, or just saying sol, sol, do. So a lot of those same chromatic notes you'll notice are coming in there. And if you look at the violin 1 line, and notice that we get to do that too. Everybody kind of gets their turn. The second violins get to do it in the second system, so it comes back, right? Okay, so let's leave that for now. It's just wonderful kind of musicianship practice, putting a lot of things together, and we'll definitely come back to it again soon because I just think it's really fun. I'll link to the recording again and to the score again in the discussion so that you can have access to both of those, and singing along with the recording is fun. So enjoy it. All right, for the last segment of this video, we're going to do some Ottman, just practicing general parts of chapter 10 in the Ottman, not specific things that are on your upcoming test or assignment, but reinforcing some of those same skills. So let's look at 10.16. It's a rhythmic drill. It's in 4/4 time. We don't want to do it too fast, so remember we're going to look at the 16th notes. Think about how fast you really want to have to say ta, 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 ta. And you don't necessarily need to do it super slow either, but we don't want to go ta, 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 ta. At least not at first, right? So ta, 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 ta. Let's try it. If it's too fast, we'll slow it down. 1 and 2, 3, 4. Ta, 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 ta. Ta, 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 ta. Not too bad, right? It's fine with me if you want to play a note on the piano, if you want to clap. Usually in class, I would actually tap on the music stand. That's that kind of lecture podium thing that's in a lot of the big classrooms in the UCA. But since I'm doing this with you now over the video, I'd rather not beat anything until we get to the 2 part. But however you prefer to perform the rhythms is okay with me. Okay, so that was 10/16, just giving you a little chance to practice what happens when there's a 16th rest on the first part of that grouping. So rest, ta, 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 that kind of thing. 17 is on the sight singing test. Let's do 18. again, now it starts with that rhythm, so we'll have to go 1, 2, 3, 4, ta ta ta, right? Look it over and see if there's any other pitfalls, potential pitfalls. A lot of that same kind of thing and more rests, and it's longer. And we have ties on the second line. So ta, saying ta or some other neutral syllable does make the ties work particularly well. But if you want to just do it like this, you just have to know when the entrance is and we'll imagine that note sustaining. Okay, so let's see. About the same tempo. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ta 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 ta. Ta 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 ta. Ta 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 ta. Ta ta ta. Ta 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 ta. Ta 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 ta. Ta. Ta 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 ta. Ta 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 ta. Ta 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 ta. Ta 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 ta. Ta ta ta. Ta 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 ta. So for me, I think the part where I was the most worried about kind of tripping up was the last measure of the third line. Ta ta. Ta ta. Ta ta. Ta ta ta. And one thing that helps me sometimes if I were performing something with difficult rhythm in terms of the way that it's broken up across the bar with rests and stuff is to just draw in lines of where the beats are, because then I could see like, okay, this is happening like on that, in that bar, I would draw in where is beat 2, and then I can see, okay, those 16th notes are happening on the second part of beat 2. So it goes ta ta 2, ta ta 3, ta ta 4, ta ta ta, and that just really helps me. So if you're having trouble kind of with the rests, that's one suggestion. I also like this one and some of the others I've assigned because of the dotted 8th, 16th. We want to make sure that that doesn't turn into a triplet. So instead of ta 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 ta, make sure that it is ta 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 ta, and you're subdividing those 16th notes in your head too. Let's do one more. So 10.25 is the first of the 2-part drills in a simple meter. It is not assigned, so let's just do it for practice. And I am gonna now just tap on my lap. Okay, so looking at that one, looks like not too many potential pitfalls. It's not super long. So we've got times when one hand is doing 16ths, and remember, think about that tempo. Is like all the faster that I want to do those 16th notes. I don't want to have to be, I don't know, moving my wrists really fast. So let's do 10.25. Okay, so think about it. And again, if you have access to a keyboard and you want to do it like this, totally fine. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1. And I started counting because I felt my inclination to rush. And when I use this in a classroom with a lot of students doing it all at the same time, I turn on the metronome or I count loudly and clap the beat loudly so that they can't ignore it. Because the temptation is just to move a little faster. And I don't want you to do that. I want you to think of those really steady, relaxed quarter notes kind of underlying what's happening. Let's do it one more time. Without a metronome, but just think about that. 1, 2, go. Sometimes in class I found like students would do that. They would be tapping on their desk with pencils and then have this sort of flourish at the end. So if that's something that you want to do, that's fine. Okay, so that is what I have planned to do with you today, but continue to do those 2-part drills if you want to. They're really good practice tools, just generally, and there's something just really satisfying about doing them mentally, kind of like a puzzle or something like that. So anyway, I will be back in video 2 with some more aural skills activities, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now.